王者のことを今ここに練習を出す。天地メロスカロメルガイ What's up YouTube, this is Jason Undisputed back here again, this time with another video, and today we are going to do my deck profile of the Jack Atlas deck. Yes, I know in my previous structured deck opening video I promised you guys I was going to do a deck profile video. I know it took me a while to do this video because I just been so busy with work and I had to work out a few things, but now I am back and here is the deck profile video that I promised to do, guys. So first thing before we start, guys, I would like to thank you guys for watching my structure deck videos. My structure deck, Pulse of the King structure deck video had over 3,000 views, so thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I really didn't expect that just from structure deck opening. So yeah, let's move on to the deck profile, guys. So we're gonna start with the main deck first. So we're gonna start with the tuners, resonator. So I'm just gonna go separate them to the main monsters and then the staples, main monster staples, then the spell cards, then the staple spell cards, and then the traps. So let's get on to the deck. So for our main deck, non-staples, we run 3 Soul Resonator, 3 Vision Resonator, 3 Synchron Resonator, 3 Crimson Resonator, 2 Chain Resonator, 2 Red Resonator, and 1 of these Dark Fiend Tuner, then 3 of the brand new Bone Archfiend, the non-tuner of the deck, and last but not least 3 Wandering King Whirlwind. So these are all our monsters. So the only 2 new cards you need to know is this card right here. This is Soul Resonator. So basically what this card do is you can only use the first and second of this card effect once per turn. When this card is normal or special summon, you can add a level 4 or lower fiend monster from your deck to your hand. But during this turn, you can only special summon Dark Dragon Synchro monsters from the extra deck. Then second effect is if cards on your field would be destroyed, and if you control a Red Dragon Archfiend monster or a Synchro monster that mentions it, you can banish this card from the graveyard. So yeah, this card is basically what it does is searches out your non-tuners, which is your Bone Archfiend and then your Wandering King Whirlwind, which is really strong. And then he's like a Return of the Dragon Lords, which protects your cards from being destroyed. So yeah, this card is really good. The only negative thing about him is a level 3, but we don't need to worry about level because we have a way to change that. And then the next card we have is Vision Resonator. So it's a level 2 tuner monster, and its first and second effect can also only be used once per turn. If you control a level 5 or higher monster, Dark Synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then second effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard by any means, send it either by Synchro Summon, Link Summon, discard fodder, whatever, you can add a card from your deck. You can add a spell or trap card from your deck to your hand that specifically mentions Red Dragon Archfiend in its tag. So yeah, this card is really good. It's basically a free level 2 special summon, and it searches out your important spells and traps. Then 3 Synchro Resonator, because Synchro Resonator is disgusting because the retrieving effect is not once per turn, but the special summon effect is once per turn. Then of course 3 Crimson Resonator, the starter of the deck. You would have to run this. This card is good. Then Chain Resonator. The reason why I run Chain Resonator because 1 is a level 1, 2 is a light, and 3 it special summons a Resonator from the deck just by normal summoning it. And yeah, this card is really good. So you might be wondering, why do I say light? What's so important about light? Does this deck need light? In an extra deck, you will know soon enough. Then Red Resonator is because it's a gain life effect. It's too good not to play. And special summons a level 4 or lower, or level 4 or lower monster from your hand. It's really good. Then I run this tuner. The reason why I run this is because I saw a lot of people playing this. I was like thinking, what is this card? What's so good about this card? Well, this card is basically a free add back to your hand and a free special summon from your hand, which is really good, and you can do both effects on the same turn. Like, it doesn't have restriction, right? If you add it back to your hand, you can press somebody, you can still use both effects. And it's a level 4 tutor as well. It's really good. And it's a fiend, so yeah, it's searchable. Then of course we have the brand new card, which is Bone Archfiend. So if you don't know what Bone Archfiend does, let me explain. You can only use the first effect of this card once per turn. You can either discard one card from your hand or select a face-up card you control, send it to the graveyard. Then special summon this card from your hand. Then once per turn, you can target one monster on your field. Then send a fiend monster from your deck to your grave. Then either increase or decrease the level by 1 the monster that you target. So yeah, this card, what it does, if you have both of him on the field, then you use this effect. You want to increase this card to a level 4 or you decrease it to a level 2 to go for your synchro plays. Yeah, that's why this card is here. So this card is technically a powerful rebirth plus special summon. So this card is really good, really strong. And it helps you mill a Resonator as well. And of course the 3 Wandering King 1/1. No need to explain why Wandering King 1/1, because that card is too good not to play. So that is our main monsters for the deck. Sorry, for the non-staple monsters for the deck. For our staples, we run of course 2 Ash Blossom and 1 Nibiru. That's it. Because Ash Blossom, you know why. You have to run Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom is just too good. And for Nibiru, the reason why I run Nibiru is because if I have it in the hand, if my opponent's special summons fire in the mortar, I'm gonna use it. But the most important thing is for the cross out designator target. So yeah, I don't run any Maxi because I don't find I need to play Maxi, but I might squeeze in a Maxi inside too soon. But yeah, so that's all the monsters. Let's move on to the spells. So the spells we run, the non-staple spells, we run 2 Resonator Call, 3 of these searching spell, then 3 of this new card from the structure deck, which is really good. That's all the main spells we run. So Resonator Call, self-explanatory, is a Resonator Searcher. Then this card, why I run this card? This card is basically, if you have too much tuners in your hands, you don't have non-tuner, you can just discard one of them, then search out a non-tuner for your deck. So yeah, this card is another searcher for your non-tuners. That's why I find it really good. And it's a quick play as well. So yeah, you can use it during your opponent's turn as well. Then we have the brand new continuous spell from the structure deck, Pulse of the King. So what this card basically do is, you can only activate one of these cards once per turn. Then you can only use each effect of this card once per turn. First effect, card that specifically lists Red Dragon Archfiend in its text. Yeah, so which is a lot of cards. Then the second effect is, if a Red Dragon Archfiend battles an opponent's monster, you can change all opponent's monsters to face down defense position. That is broken. That is really good. Then last effect is, if a monsters on your opponent's field is destroyed, you can target 1 Red Dragon Archfiend in your graveyard, special summon it. So yeah, this card is insane. It has 3 powerful effects. First effect is a searcher. Second effect is a Red Dragon Archfiend. Enable your Red Dragon Archfiend effect to prop. And the third one is special summons a free Red Dragon Archfiend from your graveyard almost every single turn. This card is broken. Yeah, so we run 3 because you want to see in your hand, because this card is also a searcher technically. So that is the spells. Let's move on to the staple spells. The staple spells will be really simple. We just run 1 cross out designator, 1 monster reborn because it's a synchro deck, 1 Harpies Feather Duster, and of course 2 Caught by the Grave. So yeah, no need to explain any of this because they are staples, you know. Then for the trap, we do 1 trap, and that is Infinite Impermanence, because you know Infinite Impermanence is a staple. You have to run it. Alright, that is the main deck, guys. So let's move on to the extra deck. Let's start with a level 12 synchro. So we run 1 Super Red Nova Dragon, 1 Red Nova Dragon, and then 1 King Calamity. So yeah, these are our boss monsters of the deck. Obviously, the one you want to summon the most is obviously Super Red Nova, because Super Red Nova is a broken card. Like, he banishes himself to banish all cards your opponent controls, and of course there are ways to bring him back other than his own effect. So yeah, that is our level 12 synchros. Then for our level 10s, we run 1 Bestia Displatia, I remember, if I'm not wrong, that's the name. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. So this is all our level 10. So Bestia Displater, this card has seen a lot of play right now because of this deck, because this card is just insane. This card gets you free special summon from your Benny Zone once per turn, every single turn. Then whenever it's technically a monster effect negate, because just by throwing back a banished card from your opponent's field, from your opponent's Benny Zone, you can just negate the monster effect. So this card is really good, and it's so easy to bring out. It's a tuner plus a non-tuner dragon monster. Wow, in a deck that has so many non-tuner dragons, this card is so hard to bring out. So this guy for Bane, because Bane is a Red Dragon Archfiend card, and he can special summon a Red Dragon Archfiend just by tributing a tuner monster from your grave. So there's no reason why you will run Bane. So that's our level 10s. Then we move on to our level 9. So our level 9s is very simple. 2 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. No need to explain why. It's technically a Omni Negate, plus he can special summon a free tuner if you manage to deal damage to your opponent. So yeah, and he's like one of the most summoned monsters you will summon from an extra deck. I run 2 because it's better to run 2 Omni Negates, you know, like this, and it's so easy to bring out, you know. So card is really good. Next, for our level 8, the most important level of the deck. So we have, of course, our main extra deck monster, which is Red Monster Dragon or Red Dragon Archfiend. Then 1 Scar-Red Demon or Scar-Red Dragon Archfiend, the brand new card of the structure deck. Then 1 Red Dragon Archfiend Scarlight. And then last but not least, we have the Chaos Dragon Synchro monster. Chaos M. Can't remember his name. I can't remember his name, but yeah, this is the card. So the only new card you need to know is this card, which I already gone through the skill in the structure deck video. So what this, if you don't know what this card does, basically, its name is treated as this guy while on the field or in the grave. Then if he leaves the monster zone and sent to the graveyard, he replaces himself with this guy, and then if he's used for a synchro material for a Dark Dragon synchro monster, you can destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. This card is insane. What a powerful card right here. This card is broken. The original one, because we run this guy. If you run this, you have to run this. So yeah, friends. Scarlight is because you may never know. In situations their opponent will flood the field, you can use this card and destroy everything. Then this card, there's not main reason why you won't run this. This card is so good. It's a mill 5 and it adds back a card from your graveyard to your hand. Yes, you might argue you don't really have much target for the dark light and dark part, but the main thing is that he can special summon himself, and he's a 3k beater as well, and it's a level 8 Dark Dragon Synchro monster. So yeah, I'm no need to explain why. So that's our level 8. Then for our level 7, we do 1/1, which is Ancient Pixie Dragon. So this card is just because it's a Dark Dragon Synchro monster and it's level 7. That's it. Because there are situations in time you control Soul Resonator, and then you control the Bone Demon or the Bone Archfiend, then your opponent Veilers the Bone Archfiend, and you're stuck because you don't have level 7. So this guy gets rid of the problem. And one thing, he's a Dark Dragon Synchro, so that's why you run him as well. And last but not least, our last synchro monster of the deck, we have 3 Red Rising Dragon. No need to explain why. This card is too good. It's a soft once per turn spell summon a Resonator from the grave, and you can banish it from the graveyard to spell summon 2 level 1 synchro monsters. Why won't you run this? This card is good. Alright, so that is the deck profile of the Red Dragon Archfiend, guys. So hope you guys enjoy the deck profile. So of course we are going to go through the combo. So I just gonna show you a 2-card combo right here soon. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the 2-card combo. So this is what happens when you have we have these 2 cards here, the Soul Vision Resonator and then the Quick Play spell. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna activate the Quick Play spell, discarding the Vision Resonator to the grave. Then this card will search the Fiend Tuner, and then this card was search for a Fiend, level 4 lower Fiend. Then this card will search out the spell. So what we're gonna do, for the Vision Resonator, we're gonna search out the continuous spell of the deck. Then for our Quick Play, we're gonna search out the Wandering King Whirlwind from our deck to our hand. So then we're gonna activate the continuous spell. We're gonna search out the Soul Resonator from our deck to our hand. We're gonna search it out. Then next we're gonna normal summon the Soul Resonator. Soul Resonator's effect activate, searching a level 4 or lower Fiend. We're gonna search out the Dragon Archfiend from our deck to our hand. Next we're gonna send the continuous spell away to our grave, from field to graveyard, and spell summon the Dragon Archfiend. Next we're gonna use the Dragon Archfiend effect, target the red Soul Resonator, dumping a Fiend monster from our deck to the graveyard. We're gonna dump the Crimson Resonator right here. Then to reduce our level by 1, then we're gonna sink for 6 stars. So we're gonna make our Red Rising Dragon, of course. We're gonna put an extra monster zone. Then Red Rising Dragon's effect to special summon the Crimson Resonator from our graveyard, just like that. Then Crimson Resonator's effect, since we only control exactly 1 Dark Dragon Synchro monster, we can special summon 2 Resonators from our deck. So we're gonna summon another Soul Resonator, and then we're gonna summon another Synchron Resonator from our deck. Then now, since we control a Resonator, we're gonna special summon the Wandering King Whirlwind from our hand. Then this is where the magic happens. So we're gonna use the Synchron Resonator, the level 3 Red Soul Resonator, the Crimson Resonator, and the Red Rising Dragon to synchro for 12 stars. To synchro summon our boss monster, the Super Red Nova Dragon. That's right. Synchron Resonator's effect will activate. Since we send to graveyard, we're gonna add back a level 4 or lower Fiend monster from our graveyard back to our graveyard. We're gonna add back the Vision Resonator from our hand. And since we haven't used the Vision Resonator's effect to spell summon, we're gonna spell summon him. Then we're gonna sink for 6 stars again to summon the Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon's effect will spell summon a level 2 or lower Fiend. We're gonna summon back the doesn't matter what Resonator we can summon our Vision Resonator. Then 8 stars to make our Chaos Ruler. Then Chaos Ruler effects, we're gonna mill the top 5 cards of our deck. And if we mill the top 5 cards, we're lucky we mill into Synchron Resonator. We can add it back to our hand. Then since we have not used the Synchron Resonator's effect to spell summon, we're going to spell summon him. Then sink for 9 stars to make our level 9 Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. So yes, so this is our turn 1 board. So we have an Omni Negate and we have the Super Red Nova Dragon to banish the opponent's whole field. So yeah, that is our 2-card combo right here. So let's see what we can do if we have a full hand. Alright guys, so we're gonna see what we can do with a full hand. So we're gonna give the deck a good little shuffle here, right here. And let's see what we get. We're gonna review the top 5 cards of our deck. Okay, that's a pretty good hand. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna normal summon the Red Soul Resonator. Its effect will search a level 4 or lower Fiend monster from our deck to our hand. We're gonna search out the Dragon Archfiend from our deck to our hand. Then we're gonna discard the Vision Resonator to special summon the Dragon Archfiend from our field. Vision Resonator's effect will search out the continuous spell. We're gonna search out the continuous spell over here, give it a good shuffle here. Then of course we're gonna use the Dragon Archfield's effect, target the Soul Resonator, minus its level by 1 to send the Crimson Resonator from our deck to the grave. Then we're gonna shuffle the deck again. Then we're gonna sink for a 6 stars. So we're gonna sink for Red Rising Dragon. Then Red Rising Dragon's effect will target the Crimson Resonator from our grave to special summon. Then we're going to use the Crimson Resonator's effect to special summon 2 the Resonators with different names from our deck. So we're gonna summon the another Soul Resonator, and then of course we're gonna summon another Synchron Resonator from our deck. Gonna give the deck another good shuffle here. Okay, we can do the same combo we did just now. We're gonna do something different. I'm gonna special summon the Wandering King Wildwind first. Then I'm going to sink for an 8 stars, which will make our Scar Red Dragon Archfiend. Next, we're going to sink the Scar Red Dragon Archfiend and the Synchron Resonator to make 9 stars to summon our Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. So, Scar Red Dragon Archfiend's effect, chain 1, Synchron Resonator chain 2. The Synchron Resonator will add back the Vision Resonator from our graveyard to our hand. Then Scar Red Dragon Archfiend will summon out the Red Dragon Archfiend from our extra deck, right like that. Yep. Then since we have not used the special summon effect of the Vision Resonator, we're gonna special summon it. Then we're gonna sink the Synchron Resonator and the Synchro into Red Dragon Archfiend Bane right here. Then since we haven't used the Synchron Resonator, we're gonna special summon the Synchron Resonator now. Then we're gonna sink our we're gonna use the Bane's effect to sacrifice the Wandering King Whirlwind to summon back our Red Dragon Archfiend monster from our graveyard. We're gonna summon back the Scar Red Demon from our deck from our graveyard. We won't be using effect again. Then we're gonna sink. Okay, so this is what you can do. Is either you want to go into an Omni Negate. In this case, we're gonna go into another Archfiend Bane to synchro summon another Archfiend Abyss. Go summon another Abyss. Then we're going to activate the Continue spell to search out another card that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend in its name. So we're gonna search out the Vision Resonator again. Already past the turn, we're gonna set 1 card face down. Then we're gonna end our turn right here and there. So this is what we can do on our first turn. So 2 Omni Negates, 1 Bane, and 1 Caught by the Grave. So yeah, that's a pretty good combo I can say right now, which is actually not too bad for what we have. So yeah, that is the combo, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. I would like to hear your comments in the comment section below. What do you think of this deck? Do you think this deck is good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it needs more support? For me personally, I feel like it needs a little bit more support to be competitive, because this deck can be competitive, trust me, because this deck is actually pretty good. Maybe running a bit of the Bestias here and there can be good, because Bestias are also light and dark. They also use light and dark to summon. So yeah, you might never know. This deck, I feel that in the competitive meta right now, it can be competitive. Just need to find the right cards to put into the deck. But so far, this is my current pure Red Dragon Archfiend deck build. What do you think of this deck build, guys? Do you think it's good? Do I need to improve more? Do I need to add some better cards into the deck? Let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, that is my deck profile, guys, of the Red Dragon Archfiend deck. Hope you guys enjoy. I have to say, this deck is just really fun to play. I have no regrets making this deck, and the structure deck alone is just amazing. If you really love Jack Atlas and you love his deck, just buy the structure deck. The structure deck is worth it. They reprint so many things related to the deck that you don't even need to spend that much money on this deck. The only things you need to buy for the deck is this card and Ancient Pixie Dragon. I'm still not too sure why you run this. This probably because it's a level 7 Dark Dragon Singapore, and this card. Just buy these 3 extra deck monsters, put it into your deck, extra deck, which already has 12 cards for structure deck. But just by buying 3 structure decks, you will have 12 cards from the extra deck already, which is insane. Just buy that. Just buy these 3 cards, put into the deck, and you have a playable deck. And get some staples, of course, and you have a playable deck right here and there. So yeah, that's all today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more. If you didn't know, guys, I have social media right now. You can follow me in the links in the description box down below. And then last but not least, guys, I am now over 300 subs, so I'm doing my 3rd giveaway. If you do want a giveaway, please do comment down in one of my previous videos, the Card Fight Vanguard BT11 video over here. I'll post the link down in the description box down below, and you can take part in the giveaway. So what if you don't know how to do the giveaway, basically just comment down below your favorite boss monster for your in Card Fight Vanguard and why, then 10 lucky comments will be picked. And of course, if you don't know what I'm giving away, this is what I'll be giving away. The Vanguard Deluxe 2023 Champion Deluxe sleeve can only be obtained in the WGP. So yeah, if you do want this sleeve, please do comment down in the video below, and then 10 lucky comments will be selected. So yeah. Alright, that's all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jason Undisputed signing off. 王者のことを今ここに練習を出す。天地メロスから見るがいい。What the? I meant to throw the cup face up, not face down.